Hello.
Hi.
This handsome man, you know what he did this morning? He went and took all the kids to the gym. I woke up to a note. Hold on. I'll show you the note. Hold on. Hold on. I'll show you the note. I had a ransom note. It says, went to the gym. Enjoy your rest. Love, B. He took all the kids to the gym.
And to the grocery store. And to the pharmacy.
And to the grocery
And
store.
and to the grocery store.
And the pharmacy.
And the Boys and Girls Club to drop Lainey off after making them all breakfast.
Yay, Daddy.
Yay. Now I'm gonna go make lunch.
I know, he's so good to me. I have a migraine hangover, so I'm not showing my face yet. It's not presentable.
Hey y'all, so we decided to do a video today. There's a tag going around where everyone is listing their top 10 things that they do not compromise on for their budget. So we wanted to share our list with you.
So our first one we didn't agree with when we first got together, and it caused an argument, but Brandon cannot live without Hellmann's mayonnaise. It has to be Hellmann's. It cannot be the olive oil kind. No store brand.
No Kraft.
No Kraft.
No Dukes.
None of that. It has to be Hellmann's. And he doesn't care what he has to pay in order to have Hellmann's.
That's true. I would rather use mustard with no mayonnaise than a cheap alternative mayonnaise. Our next one on the list is toilet paper. That's a must-have. Scott 1000. We've tried many others, and Scott 1000. Enough said.
I think some people consider that a cheap budget brand, but for us it works.
For us, that's the one.
So number 3 is ketchup, and we do not like the kind that has high fructose corn syrup in it. It can be any brand. It can even be store brand, but it cannot have high fructose corn syrup because it tastes bad. Like we can taste the corn syrup or something, and it's just terrible.
Next on our list would be healthcare. We will drive anywhere we have to have the very best healthcare. If it's the pediatrician, if it's we already drive 50 minutes one way for our pediatrician for our children.
Well, he's more like an hour.
About an hour. We've been to Mayo Clinic several times, which is quite a hike. But we won't compromise on cheap health care.
Actually, when we lived in Virginia, at one point Xander, our oldest son, our third child, was admitted to DuPont Hospital in Delaware. And so I was pregnant with Isaiah with Xander in Delaware. Our other kids were in Georgia with family. Brandon was working and driving back and forth between his work in Virginia and Delaware, and we just made it happen because we always want our kids to have the best health care. And recently, I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I'm struggling with migraines. In fact, I had a migraine last night. That's why I look a little rough today. But whatever it takes is what we're willing to do for healthcare, because health is just, it has to do with quality of life, and so we're not willing to be penny wise and pound foolish with our healthcare. We're just not.
Next on our list would be sliced cheese. So we will not buy a store brand sliced cheese or value time sliced cheese.
Or even Kraft.
Or even Kraft sliced cheese. It has to be the deli sliced cheese. No, it can be the package like Sargento, but it has to be like the deli style sliced cheese, not the kind that's in a little clear wrapper.
We're not eating plastic cheese.
Not doing that.
No plastic cheese.
We will buy store brand shredded cheese, however, which
it's different.
It's a little bit weird. Or even the block cheese. But the sliced cheese, nope. It's got to be the deli style.
Oh, we forgot to put one on here. I only drink one brand of sweet tea.
That is a fact. So we'll go ahead and we'll add that one. That'll be our one to grow on. But Stephanie also has one more on here to add. But yeah, sweet tea. Louisiana sweet tea or Louisiana tea, and then of
No
course I'm the
Lipton.
one that
Lipton.
sweetens it.
No Lipton, no Louisiana. Anyways, so to go along with the sliced cheese, we also are very picky about hot dogs. We buy all beef, Hebrew National.
Either Hebrew National or Nathan's.
Or Nathan's.
Those
are the only two brands. We don't buy cheap 67 cents for a whole pack of hot dogs. They're disgusting. And I can't do it.
If we can't afford the Nathan's or the Hebrew National that week, we just don't get hot dogs.
We're not having hot dogs.
That's the way it is.
So
next was something that I actually started, but my socks. I'll only wear polo socks. Stephanie thought I was crazy for spending at basically $20 on 3 pair of socks, until one day she didn't have any socks, or maybe mine were the closest ones she could find, and she slipped a pair on. And then
now when I put up laundry, I put up half of his socks in my drawer and half of his socks in his drawer. I let him have all the black ones though for his work attire.
It's just something about the way they fit, kind of like a glove.
They're soft and squishy, and they don't make those little peely bumps on the inside that when you're standing on them, it feels like you're standing on grains of sand when you're standing in line. I don't know. As a mom, you're on your feet a lot. I just can't do it. So
next on our list would be the thermostat.
Oh, thermostat. So we're originally from Georgia, and then we moved to Virginia, and then we moved to what we call the Minnesota. But we're not going to freeze. No. And we're not going to burn up in our own house. Brayden says he works too hard to freeze or burn up in his own house.
Nope.
We will open windows here in Minnesota because it's not humid here like the locals tell us it is. It's not. But we're just not going to burn up. We sleep with 2 fans on in our room every night, and that's just the way it is. We're not giving that up.
The next 2 things on our list, we'll kind of say them together because they go together, but coffee and coffee creamer. We've tried to go with some of the inexpensive stuff, and it ends up costing us money because now we've bought that, and now we have to go back out and buy the good stuff.
It wasn't even like
no Maxwell House.
No.
Can't really do Folgers.
No.
It's got to be, we can buy it from the store, but it's got to be like the bagged Caribou coffee or Starbucks or something like that.
Or
and it's got to be
Dunkin'
flavored.
Donuts.
The Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Godiva.
We typically, now one thing we do to save money on coffee, every time one of us has a birthday, we remember the Godiva Club, and they send us a $10 gift certificate to spend on anything in the store. And we always get a bag of their coffee with that $10 certificate. And I believe the normal price of it is, I want to say like $12.99 or something like that. So we end up getting it for about $3, and it lasts quite a while because we use our Keurig. And
that's not going anywhere either.
No, that's not going anywhere either. But we don't typically buy the cups. We have the cup that you can fill up with your own coffee. It's kind of like a My K cup, but it's the generic version. And so the coffee lasts quite a while. We don't drink a pot a day. Stephanie usually has a cup, and sometimes I have a cup, and that's about it.
1 cup. I'm on a 1 cup maximum.
Right. So now we'll kind of throw in a couple of extra because Stephanie has one that she won't compromise on, and because she won't compromise on that one, I have one that I won't compromise on. So I'll let her go first.
So I'm sure everybody's seen the meme that says that before you marry someone, you should see how they act without internet. And if that would have taken place, we might not be 12 years into this. Because I cannot stand slow internet. I just can't do it. It makes me bang my mouse on the table if I'm using my computer. It makes me want to throw my phone across the room. It is like, it's bad. So, I need internet, and I need as fast as I can get it.
Like gazelle fast.
Gazelle fast. Like cheetah! Yeah, that's what kind of internet I need because I just can't do it. And it's not even like I'm doing anything important on the internet usually. Usually I'm like looking up recipes or banking but I can't stand it when it times out. I can't stand it. At one point, our internet went out and we tethered our house internet to our cell phone in order to give me internet because...
Or cell phone to
cell
home.
phone to home because I was losing my crap.
It gets so bad that if the internet goes out, luckily, and I don't think it has here in Minnesota, but if the internet goes out, one of our children could have busted their lip, busted their nose, whatever, playing. I'll find out about that when I get home. If the internet goes out, I'm going to get interrupted in a meeting to solve that issue.
There's going to be a text message that says, "We have no internet at home, and you need to fix it."
That's true. So, since she won't compromise on the internet because I don't really care about how fast the internet is. I just use a couple of apps on my phone.
You do care on game day when you're streaming.
I do care on game day when I'm streaming, but that's only, during football season. With that being said, I won't compromise on cable. Mm-hmm. If she's going to be on the internet and zoned into her computer, I need something to do, and it's going to be watch TV. So we have not the most mega super package, but
the one right below that.
We do have the one right below that with 3 premium channels, so on and so forth.
On demand,
recording. 3 premium, DVR, HD DVR that Stephanie can't see the difference between HD and regular definition.
I can't see it. I can't. He's like, "Can't you see the sweat on his brow?" And I'm like, why would I want to see that? But no, I can't see it anyway.
But she can't see it.
And I have very good vision, which is scary. But
so that's fine.
All the difference.
But I won't compromise on the cable because she won't compromise on the internet. So it makes for an interesting cable internet package.
We've tried to like renegotiate our package, like they say, call every 6 months. And we can't do it because they always want to take stuff away.
And that's not an option.
We just want it cheaper. We want the same thing cheaper.
So we would love, that's our list, and we would love to hear if y'all have anything that is the same as we have on our list, or if anything that you want to add to the list that we might not have thought of. We would love to see your answers below. Feel free to comment on our video.
I have a shout out. So Slow Steady Win, Anna and Carlos, they said that they had an argument when they first got together about Q-tips, and that Carlos only uses the Q-tip brand, not even the Johnson & Johnson brand. And I told her that we had a similar argument. So Anna, that argument was the sliced cheese. He brought home plastic cheese one day after he did the grocery shopping, and I wasn't having it. So,
and a very similar argument would have been with the mayonnaise. She tried to bring home Kraft or Duke's. It almost ended the whole relationship.
I don't even know if they have Duke's here. We're in Minnesota.
I don't think they do.
It's a Southern brand.
For any of our Southern friends who are watching this, you'll definitely know what Duke's is. But yeah, she tried to bring that home, and it almost ended the relationship quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Oops.
So
won't make that mistake again.
Clearly, she changed her ways and saw the error in her ways, which is why we're here making this video now. So,
right.
But again, feel free to post any comments below. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say.